Hello, I'm Jairus Misaki. I'm going to talk about OpenDLP, gone in 60 minutes, stealing sensitive data from thousands of systems with OpenDLP. This is a presentation given by Andrew Garvin at DEF CON 19. He works for Verizon Business. Disclaimer: if you get in trouble for using OpenDLP, it's your fault and not mine or the author's fault, so be very careful. Presentation outline: what is OpenDLP? Why it was written? How does OpenDLP's agent work? Benchmarks: agentless versus agent, newly implemented features, how to download and install OpenDLP, conclusion, and contact information. What is OpenDLP? OpenDLP is a free open source tool. It's used for data discovery, and it identifies sensitive data at rest on thousands of systems in an organization. Runs on all operating systems, therefore it's multi-platform, and it's useful for all people who does compliance and audit, network and system administrators, and penetration testers. Why write OpenDLP? Previously, there was no free agent-based data discovery tool, therefore the author decided to write OpenDLP. Other available free open source software tools were all designed to be manually run from a single workstation, like the Cornell Spider, the Find SSN from SourceForge, grep. Although these tools can be hacked as agentless scanners by using network shares, they are not practical for large deployments. Therefore, that's why the author had to design the OpenDLP. How does OpenDLP work? First and foremost, you have to create a reusable policy. Administrator authentication credentials are needed. Therefore, you can either use the pass the hash technique for password instead of just the password characters, and you have to set the directories and file extensions. Memory ceiling, that's you have to define how much memory is needed. If it's 2 gigabytes or 1 gigabyte, you have to define that. And you have to define the regular expressions, like if you want to scan for social security numbers, you have to define 0 to 9 numeric characters. Concurrent agents to deploy, whether to hide sensitive information in databases, how often agents phone home with the results. You have to define how many seconds the agent has to give back to send the results back to your system. Starting a scan, agents is deployed over SMB. SMB is the server message block on Windows system. Agents started with Samba, WinEAX. Web app can concurrently deploy scanners. That means you can scan 1,000 systems at a time, but it's advisable to scan 30 systems so that it's faster and reduces network traffic. Agents deploy to Windows systems. It runs as a service at low CPU, therefore it runs in the background. You can only see it if you pop up the Windows Task Manager. You begin by blacklisting and whitelisting files and directories to be traversed. Begin searching files for regular expressions, the one you have predefined in the reusable policy. Securely pushes findings to web server every seconds, the seconds you defined, and when done, agents asked to be uninstalled by web application. It's written totally in C, so no .NET requirements. Monitoring agents in web application. Securely receive results every seconds from the agent. Current status of agent, directory listing, scanning, how many files have been scanned, how many bytes are remaining or have been processed, estimated time to completion of the scan, two-way trusted SSL connection, that is, it's secure and there's no guarantee of man-in-the-middle attack. Can pause or uninstall agents at any time, automatically deletes and installs agents when done. Review results in web application. When scanning, view high-level information about entire scans, each scanner's number of findings, each scanner's estimated time of completion. View detailed information about specific scans, findings with file names, byte offsets, hyperlinks to download files with findings, agent versus agentless scanning results, agent-based upsides or agent-based advantages. All computations are distributed to the victim system. This means every computations are done on the victim's computers in the organization, the ones you are scanning. Therefore, your system does not carry the weight of scanning. Your memory is not being used. Your CPU is at rest. So, and there's minimum traffic. OpenDLP agent is only 1.02 megabytes compressed. Only logs and results uploaded to web app. Agentless downsides. These are agentless disadvantages. All computations done on central system. All files must be downloaded over SMB to central system. The author has added new features to OpenDLP. Agentless database scans. Now you can scan databases. Agentless OS file system scan. That means you can scan file system extensions like .zip, .doc, PDF files, all those. Agentless database scans. You have to create a reusable policy. Starting a scan, concurrently scan several databases at the same time. Will traverse all databases like SQL injection does. Can pause, resume, and kill scans. Currently supports MS SQL and MySQL. Agentless OS file system scan. Create a user policy. Start scan concurrently. You can scan theoretically unlimited number of operating systems. You can pause, resume, or kill scans. Currently supports Microsoft Windows over SMB. Microsoft Windows shares over SMB too, and Unix over SSH. Download and installation. You can just navigate to www.virtualbox.org, download the VirtualBox VM, download 7-zip if you don't have it already downloaded, extract the files. There are 7 files, so just extract them through the 7-zip. The 7-zip will automatically continue to the next file, so just run it inside 7-zip. The operating system's authentications are username OpenDLP, password OpenDLP. If you use SSH, enable SSH, you have to change the password. Conclusion: OpenDLP is very useful for pen testers. It's a free tool to rapidly own sensitive data across an entire organization. Therefore, when you are scanning, you can retrieve most sensitive data in the organization. As a pen tester, you can add value to your pen test. You show undeniable proof to the C-level executive. That's the chief security officer, the chief executive officer. You show them the dangers of data leakage through lax security policies in the organization. as a system administrator or system admin or net admin, OpenDLP is free. Use it to find your sensitive data before you become the latest CNN breaking news. You've been hacked. To reiterate, it's multi-platform. It does file systems and databases, so you have no excuse. Availability and contact information for the author. Source code is available at opendlp.googlecode.com. Download the Ubuntu-based VirtualBox VMware, and the email address for the author is andrew.opendlp@gmail.com. He has 2 Twitter accounts, OpenDLP and Andrew Garvin, all Twitter accounts. So you can get in contact with him and get from there. So navigate to Google Code, download it, and give it a try. It's a very useful tool. Hope you enjoy and have a good day. Bye.